This is Sweetly with another Silverwolf video. In this video, I wanted to go over my favorite Silverwolf build, the Break Effect Silverwolf, which can be very strong at the lower Eidolons compared to the other builds, as it requires relatively low investment and can deal quite a lot of damage. Quantum Break is one of the best types of weakness breaks, especially for Silverwolf teams. When an enemy is quantum broken, in addition to the normal 25% action delay, it also delays their action further by 20% and applies one stack of entanglement, which deals additional quantum damage to the enemy at the start of the next turn. The extra 20% action delay, which scales with Break Effect, is very useful since it helps prolong all the debuffs on the enemy. In terms of actual break damage, since enemy defense and resistance are directly factored into the break damage calculations, Silverwolf, naturally lowering these stats with her debuff skills, increases her overall break damage by a significant amount. Note that the majority of the break damage comes from the entanglement hit, so you'll want to try and max the stacks when possible. With Silverwolf on the team, the enemies are either naturally weak to quantum or can have quantum weakness implanted, which means Silverwolf will almost always be dealing damage to the enemy's toughness bar. With her typical 2 to 3 turn ultimate rotation and the high toughness break from her ultimate, she is well positioned to take full advantage of Break Effect. One thing to keep in mind is that Silverwolf's skill implants the weakness before the damage happens, so you can actually deal toughness damage on the turn that you implant the quantum weakness, even if the enemy was not weak to quantum beforehand. On the other hand, if Silverwolf uses her skill and overrides her quantum weakness implant with that of another type, she will not end up doing any toughness damage even though the display says otherwise. The general idea is to build enough effect hit rate and energy regeneration to fulfill your EHR and rotation requirements, and then stack Break Effect everywhere else. Level is also very important, so you'll want to level your Silverwolf as high as possible. For reference, level 70 to level 80 is a 40% damage increase in break damage. For your relics, you will want the 4-piece thief set, ideally looking for EHR on the chest piece and speed on your boots. For the planar ornaments, depending on your Eidolon and light cone, you'll either want Break Rope on the Talia set or Break Rope on the Von Wax set. I came up with some sample setups for a couple of E0, E1 variations, which I'll include right after. The only tricky part I found with this build is that you'll need to plan ahead a bit to ensure Silverwolf is the one who triggers the actual weakness break on the enemy, which can make it a bit challenging at times, but in my opinion, it also makes things more fun. Good luck, and let me know if you end up trying out this build.